a couple seconds. There we go. So what got you started in reptiles?
Me? Ooh, the
Yeah,
fear of them.
fear of them?
Yeah, I was afraid of reptiles, snakes. I was afraid of snakes growing up, and
Mm,
then I had to overcome that. Being a soldier, you can't be afraid of nothing.
right? Yeah. I won't lie, I was scared of retics for a long while too. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the comments so that way we can read what everybody's saying.
Now,
But
see, that's what
yeah.
I was saying. I was like, wait a minute, we can see everybody's comments and stuff. Wait, what is going on?
That's
That's something
awesome.
you
So
have to go through.
is ball pythons your favorite type of snake, or is that just what you have at the moment, or
Um, I really want a retic, but
I want a cow retic. I definitely, if we're gonna do a retic, I want a cow retic. They're so pretty, and I am absolutely in love with Barchik's cow retic.
I want a retic, but ball pythons is my area right now. What I'm
yeah,
comfortable with and what I can afford to keep as far as money wise, space, and everything like that. So
yeah, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly I like larger lizards, but I want to start a breeding. I had to have a base to breeding, and ball pythons have so many morphs, and they're such cool snakes. And I have four boys at home, so it just kind of made more sense to breed those than tegus at the moment.
right.
So I tried to ball pythons. I love them. They're one of my favorite reptiles, but they're like the grounds to starting a fun to raise up to breed other large reptiles and stuff. Because like I'm huge into the monitor family and like tegus and stuff, but uh, snakes are a good choice to start with and stuff. And I've always had them growing up, so that's what I decided to go with as a like a base to start stuff. But my buddy pushed retics on me, and then after that, I just fell in love.
Yeah. There was a friend of mine who had a ball python. She was fully grown, and I'd say well of 2,000 grams at least. And I keep saying that I'm gonna show this video. I'm gonna show this picture. I haven't went and did the video yet, but I'm gonna show this picture. I'm just sitting there like, what am I supposed to do with this snake? Oh my god, it's moving on me. Like you could just see the fear all over me. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was that was the beginning. But then I was just like, oh, this is nice. So this is nice. And then I got my first boy well way after that, and it's been a love. Like somebody said in another one of these lives the other night, it's an addiction. It becomes an addiction.
Yeah.
It
One
does.
after another one.
It went from one lizard to a reptile room.
Yeah, she's working on that part next.
Man,
it
I'm trying to
takes
do a slow motion. I don't need to jump in too bad, but I really.
She says that like she hasn't already. We went from 2 to 6 to 8 reptiles in total now.
Within a year.
So
it takes time, but it's well worth it though, because you get your bearings on things and you get to catch on to how things work and what works for you in ways, you know what I mean? Because not everything works the same way for some people. And like it's pretty cool that, you started with just a few and then you got the hang of it and you're getting more and it's not, you didn't just jump right in. Like it's pretty cool how, it wasn't just I don't know how to put it. But it's
does it
pretty
not just
cool.
pop up that it's live on your home feed?
And I so
Were you able to pull up the comments and everything for the video?
Oh yes, my bad guys. We got TJ Reptiles in here. We got Bad Bloods and Iron Dog. How's everybody doing today?
Well, welcome back to everybody who was on our live previously. We're still trying to get up all the comments and such. We're having technical difficulties.
It happens.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite ball python morph?
Ooh, I am so ready to make a bumblebee. And now that we have the genes that we need, I cannot wait.
only time.
I am beyond excited. But we have to, it's definitely going to be some time in there. I have to be patient because we have to wait for our female to be Old enough to breed. No, it's the male. Which one? Both of them? Hold on, wait.
Well, Nunu is not of size,
and Almazi sure is not. But she
basically what we need to do if we wanted to actually Bumblebee right now would be get a spider male. I have a spider female, but she's not up to size. The only one we have up to size right now is our normal and our pastel.
Nice.
But all the rest of, my normal I got to raise up. So like you were saying a while ago, you get the joy of it. I got to raise him. The female pastel, we adopted her. So, that was this last year. She has grown. She went from, I think she had been underweight, if you ask me, because she's a beast. All of the animals are a beast.
Yeah.
See, like I said. And it looks like a little Nunu. It looks like a little Adela. Oh, yeah. Look, now, that looks like a small
Adela. I produced this guy, and I had to wait for his mom to hit weight when I got her. It was awesome.
Yeah. I think that our normal and that pastel did lock within this last week. So, I'm not really, like I said, trying to pressure it, but if it happens, it happens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, she just got a Mojave, and I can't wait for him to be of size.
Of course, the Mojave head ghost I just got from Sean from Old Troy City Reptiles. He's gorgeous. Of course, he's a baby. I have a Cinnamon. She's a sub-adult. The honeybee, which what she was trying to talk about, trying to produce something with. We have that
bumblebee.
Well, we can use the bumblebee to make we can use the honeybee to make a bumblebee. It's a possibility.
What is that one? Is that one a bell?
Yeah, Super Mojave.
Yeah, see, I was thinking about
that one's
going Super Mojave, but somebody told me to do the lesser. So I'm going to go to Mojave lesser route.
Yeah, you can make bells out of Mojaves and lessers.
Yeah, I'm going for the lesser route. Who was just on?
Same with like a super lesser too.
Who was just on? Somebody I just hollered at today. I was just like, now I know that you really got some lessers coming. I really need one. Man.
But this guy over here, Iron Dogs, he's gonna buy me some batteries for Christmas for my.
I know, I saw that. I read smoke alarm.
I see it.
And I'm just gonna throw this out there because that's something that you really have to keep in mind. There have been a couple apartment fires out here, and all of those people said the only thing that saved their lives were their smoke alarms. So that's something you really got to take that seriously. Yeah,
I know. Well, I got one, and there's one in the room, and then there's one literally like 5 feet out the door in the hallway. Like,
and it's only one of them that's out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Iron Dogs, my Mojave has been locked with my female pastel a lot. Gonna get some pastaves.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. I don't know. Sean keeps saying to me that Mojave that I just got from him is just Mojave head ghost. Man, I swear he just gave me a steal though. Like, shout out to Sean again. I swear that boy looked like he may be Pastavi. He's so great. Like, he looks so bright. Yeah, man. He is. If he's just Mojave, he is a bright Mojave, and that ghost is showing through. Like, it's crazy.
I gotta see. What's up, Heather?
I believe that he's been posted on the not the last video, but the one before that.
That's my Mojave girl.
Yeah, see, my guy is really bright. Man.
Yeah, he is.
We're behind. We got some lag going on over here.
She paired up with a pastel lesser X Ivory, but I couldn't help it, so I paired a Puma with her as well. They were just locked yesterday for like a good 20-something hours.
Oh, wow.
So some yellow belly Mojaves and yellow belly Mojaves and spark Mojaves, and then yellow belly, spark, and then Mojave.
I almost got a spark. I was looking at a spark actually when we went to Repticon, and I ended up settling for the spider that we got.
It was a yellow belly spider though. So
yeah,
I mean, you need the gravel that she wants to make her freeways.
This spark. This is the spark that Madman won.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even know. For real.
Yeah.
That one.
He was born on the 1st of the 9th, September 1st.
Ah, I'm good.
Good.
I said September. Oh man, hey, I've been doing good with these whole morphs thing, man. I've been trying to learn. It's so crazy.
I love it when they actually go in their balls, when they actually ball up, because we have some that won't at all.
All right, so I got a question for you real quick. I see that you're doing your breeding thing, which it took away whether or not that, what level you really are. Because this is a thing, I'm learning who you are. I'm glad that, I got the invitation to meet you and everything. So let's do the universal question.
Good night, Iron Dog.
All right, man. I'm sure you probably got to work. Take it easy, boss man.
Good night, Iron Dog. Much love, brother.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in the reptile industry? The universal question.
I plan 5 years from now to be helping teach other people, not just through YouTube, but actually getting a business license and doing like going to parks and stuff, schools, and actually educating kids and more people about reptiles in the world and stuff like that. Not, just trying to save, a rattlesnake, but actually help people understand more things about them. And then, there might be more people that want to get into the hobby. And it's 2018 now and all the new morphs. I can't imagine what's going to be 5 years from now. And it'd be awesome to have more people in that to help. On top of, I plan on having tegus breeding. I have a whole bucket list of ideas of things that I plan to have happen. It's just a matter of time.
I have a question for that one. And you wanting to do all of that, are you planning on getting your animals certified in like
emotional stress?
Yeah, like emotional support or like a therapeutic type of animal. If you're wanting to take them out to schools to be with children, do you plan on getting
tegu? Probably. My tegu Rick, probably yes, but that's not going to be for a couple years. Once he's an adult and he's 100% tame like a dog now, but to have him around children that at a school, I'd rather make sure when he's that another kid can tug on him and he'd be fine, because I can mess with him, but not saying somebody else can.
Right. I understand that.
Yeah. And
that's something I'm definitely interested in doing, so we can take them more places.
Yeah. You can get a business license online, and then you can actually go and talk to like the city and stuff. Go to the courthouse and talk to the city, and you can do little events at the parks. You can go and talk to schools where they will allow you to go and do a little presentation there to help teach kids about it and stuff. So it's all about just like going online, making sure you got all the legal
I can't even think of it. I left the paper at the house. They can help with the process of that. Going up there every Thursday at the park right up the street. They can actually help. It's a reptile thing. I'm sorry, I don't even have the information. I usually keep it in within this book, but yeah, there's a place where we can go up and meet up with reptile keepers and have the same stuff, like get the same information that you're talking about to be able to do educational and stuff like that. Yeah, there's resources that's close by, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not that many resources around here besides breeders. There's a handful of breeders, but there's not too many great people in the community around this area. There's only a handful, so it's kind of hard. I mean, it's easy to manage if you know the right people, but there's a handful of people that are just giving you garbage information just to kind of shoo you along and make you think they're helping you, kind of ordeal. So they get something wrote on them about them on Facebook and stuff, So like around here, there's Jeff Janes, Leroy Otis, Brad. There's a handful of really good guys out here. And that's honestly where I learned a lot of my information, just about not everything, but stuff that I couldn't find online. I learned through Jeff Janes or Leroy Otis, about 90% of it. And it was pretty cool because just 2 days ago, Leroy, somebody I look up to and learned a lot from, he hit me up asking me stuff, and it was cool. I was able to help him out. It's kind of awesome. So I definitely want to keep doing this so I can keep doing that. You know what I mean? It was pretty cool. Somebody I looked up to and bought a crap ton of stuff from calls me and is like, bro, I need your help. Do you know how to do this and how to treat for that? And it's like, I got you. It's pretty cool.
I was an '80s baby, so like I got the joy of actually watching Steve Irwin and the Discovery Channel when it was really the Discovery Channel, and
He was my favorite.
That's where I actually got most of my learning from. I had the books. What was that? The Planet, the animal books, that big old binder full of paper after paper. I had that stuff. I go through the old school way. YouTube came later as far as researching, especially with me becoming a collector. I just have to match a bunch of the information, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that it's consistent, you know, through a lot of stuff. That's kind of how I got to learn a lot of the things that has kept me thus far. So
that's good. That and then meeting you guys is awesome because I met all of you through TGH, and man, you guys have helped me with a lot of stuff. Carpet pythons, guys, she helped me figure out how to do this live stream stuff. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me, but after she showed me, it was so simple, I felt stupid. I would have never guessed that it was that easy. I'm sitting here like an hour later, like I can't figure it out. I've searched YouTube and YouTube don't even tell me how to do it. So
look, when you told me what you told me, I was just like, oh, well, just use the computer.
Okay,
well, that makes a whole lot of sense. I could have just shift the computer, shift the tablet, whatever, but we're here, we're live. So now I know, like you said, you live and you learn, man.
Oh yeah.
Every day you can learn something.
Oh, most definitely. Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with the comment, guys. Just having a good time.
I was just saying. Last thing I got was how I had the night earned. I want to breed pods, offer them at reduced rate to minors. They can afford them to get a pod.
Oh man, that's sweet of you, but if you reduce the price on all the pies, then you know that makes them have lesser value, and then that hurts the community.
Yeah.
I know I don't mean to sound like the devil's advocate at all, but that's, you know what I mean? It kind of hurts the community with the people that are working with that stuff, and that, you know, say someone went and spent $1,000 and that's a reasonable, imaginable price for a female pied ready to breed. And then 2 months later, 3 months later, after someone has a bunch of them, sells them off. Well, now his pied that he just spent $1,000 on just went down to like $800 in value. So all those babies knocked down in value. So it's like, it's one of those things. I didn't really think about it until I sold a couple snakes, and then, you know, a couple friends were like, dude, you're a dude, or not, you're going to use bad words, you're a dick and stuff like that. You're trying to, you know, ruin things around the area where we're at. And it's like, no, I'm just trying to, you know, get rid of these snakes. And he's like, no, you either sell them what they're actually worth or just don't sell them, dude. It's not fair for the community. So kind of how I got that idea of thought around it all.
So what were you going to say? You said that brought up something perfect.
No, for the fact of hot topics on whether or not there was any topics that has been real heavy in the community that you have seen. I got a list of stuff that we could have talked about over here. So was there anything that you've seen in the community that that has been a real hot topic, like what you were just talking about? I know I've seen cyberbullying for the last couple months. Like, what has been a hot topic that has been real heavy that maybe you want to express tonight?
Well, just about a week ago over there with Ed and ZTK, we went over the whole bullying thing. So I don't want to go over that because it's kind of a no-brainer on that, guys. No reason to be rude or hurt nobody's feelings. It's not going to help you or anybody else. But I mean, another hot topic is, I don't know. There's just a lot of trolls lately. There's a lot of trolls going around bashing on people, hurting people's feelings for no reason. I mean, not saying like me or like pointing anybody out, but you know, there's a lot of, we're going to avoid that. That's back to the whole bullying crap. But I don't know. There's a big thing. I don't like talking about it because I don't have anything against it. I don't use it. I'm not against it, but there's the tank thing going on, but that's been going on for literally forever since the reptile community started. So I don't know.
What's that about?
Like glass tanks or tubs. People will be like, oh, tubs are the end of the world. And then people are like, tanks are the end of the world. Like, I believe whatever works for you works for you. Everybody has their own ways around things. And whether or not you see it fit in your eyes, if their animal's healthy and everything else, it's none of your business then. And then, you know what I mean? So I don't really have a viewpoint when it comes to, like, if someone were like, hey, I got this setup and they send me a picture of them in a glass tank and I use tubs, I'm like, sweet, you know, and they're like, you have any ideas for humidity? And it's like, well, try this or try that. And then that's kind of it. There's no reason to down anybody about it, because I know a ton of people, I know breeders that go off just glass. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but there's a lot of people that think there is. But there's nothing wrong with tubs, but everybody seems to think there is too. So it's one of those things where it's always a hot topic out there when it comes to tanks and tubs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My thing when it comes to things like that is it's really personal opinion, personal preference. I mean,
exactly.
A big thing that people were talking about is if you handle your animal before you feed them, does it stress them out? Will they react different? And I mean, it depends on the person, the animal, and the interaction between the two. Because I've heard stories about, well, somebody told us to not handle them before and just throw their food in their tank. Well, after doing that for so long, they're gonna become cage aggressive. And the lady ended up saying that, yeah, we ended up having to get rid of it because it started getting cage aggressive. And then with us personally, we handle our snakes for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we put them back and let them settle for about another 5 or 10 minutes, and then we offer them food. As far as I've been aware, through all of the 6 ball pythons that we have now, that hasn't stressed them out or made them react in particular way. But people will talk down on that, so it's just it's personal preference and how people feel. What works for you works for you, and if it works for your animal, then that's all that matters.
Exactly.
I can add to all of my 6 that with all of them, even after all of the feeding, and people say there's a feeding response. If you do that, you do that. I can pull one of them out right now, and they're not gonna have that feeding response.
There's no right. We don't have any type of aggression.
I've been trying to test it in a way, but it's just they just all go back to being normal after so long.
Yeah.
I don't know, but once again, of course, it's still a personal preference.
Yeah.
I just have so much success, I guess.
That's the world, though, period. On any topic, whatever it's about, reptiles, the world, the president. We're not going to go.
She's like, ah! No.
We could go on for hours talking about that. So, yeah, we won't go there.
So, if you had to pick, well, that's kind of too common of a question. What's your goal for the end of the year? What are you trying to have happen by the end of this year when it comes to your reptiles and your collection?
I don't have an answer for that.
The end of the year is too close.
Yeah, well, I apologize.
But,
say,
I mean,
we'll say 2020.
Good, but
by 2020.
By 2020,
I'm hoping that we have a successful lot from somebody.
At least one good lock. And I mean, I may end up being able to have that money put back to buy an adult or a proven breeder female by the end of the last quote unquote breeding season, because I try to let it be normal. I try to let it be natural.
What's up, Brad's beautiful balls?
I always say that to Brad.
What's up, Brad?
I was like, Brad's beautiful balls. One of my managers' name is Brad. But no, by 2020, I hope to have at least one female, even if I have to get one that I have not raised locked. And especially a designer morph, if I can do that. That's like the top of the line goal, if I can get a designer morph pushed out versus just my normal boy. I mean, I don't want to say just normal boys, because I was like, my normal was my first, he was my starter animal, but it could be anybody's starter.
We have beardies, TJ. We have 2. We recently, not so recent, but we found out that they were both males. We thought we had a male and a female. No, they're both boys.
Yeah, especially when they would always fight.
Yeah.
They would always fight. So, but yeah, I just hope to have at least a lock No, it's not. I hope they have a set of eggs.
Did you read the comment?
A set of eggs.
Yeah.
He said, "I like it when people talk about my beautiful balls."
Your balls.
Oh my gosh. The reptile community is so open and it's so funny. I love it.
All right. Well, check this out. I got some more stickers to give away. So for the next person, I want you. You want me to call you by bittenOFFfleshh, or you want me to call you by your name?
You call me Sheldon.
Sheldon. I want you to ask the community that we have here a question, and they're going to get Weirdo Watson stickers.
I'm gonna do the exact same thing as you did. What is my golden child's name? My golden child reticulated python. I only have a handful of things that have names at the moment. Yes, that's kind of sad, but it's the truth.
We have names for all of ours, even our mice that we're breeding.
Even the feeders is getting that. Well,
they're
not feeders; they're breeders.
Yes,
they're breeders for my feet. They're breeders for my feeders.
Yeah, I'm gonna start breeding rats actually here this next week or two. I'm gonna be Friday. I'm picking up the stuff to build the rat rack and get the tubs and the food and everything before I get the rats. But I'm gonna get all the building and all that stuff started up Friday and this weekend.
Yeah, I'm actually working towards the same thing. I have mice. Next payday, I got to get some more tubs to fit into the rack that I do have. I have a female and a male. We did have them together, but they did not produce. So I'm going to try it again. If not, I got two. I didn't want to do too much. There's a lot of animals. There's a lot of rodents in my house.
Yeah.
And she had a scare the other day. One got out, but it got back in.
Dun, dun, dun.
All day. All day at work. Yeah. I forgot her name. Sorry, I want a sticker though.
Oh, but it's not a her.
Now, what I'm gonna say about the whole stickers? Are we still waiting on to see this name?
Yeah, we're still waiting. We're still waiting to get a name.
We're still waiting on the name. Oh, guys. Oh, I think he's about to bring her out too, huh? Oh, I thought he was about to bring her out. The thing about the stickers, if we're not doing the giveaways, yeah, I have no problem sending stickers. Of course, just like the TGX family, we got to spread the love, guys. If you don't mind doing small donations as far as PayPal, it's MeechBig, MIECHBIG. Small donations, I can always send your address to it with it, and I can always send you stickers. I have no price going for them. Just try to get
Is
the
that
payment
a ball
for this.
python?
Get the payment. No, that's the golden child.
That's a retic. Yeah.
He was literally this big when I got him.
And we'll always get you stickers.
All right, guys. If we can't guess this guy's name, here's an easy one. What's the tegu's name? The black and white Argentine tegu. Someone's got that one.
It looks like that one's lagging.
Yeah, she's definitely had fun with creating logos for the stickers. That's her thing.
I actually found some software that I'm actually going to probably buy to go ahead and do some more designs. But I like this watch.
Okay, Bad Blood said Rick, I'm sorry.
And that is correct.
Okay, so Bad Blood Reptiles.
Bad Blood, send me your information off in the messenger over here, and we'll definitely get you a pair of stickers. All right, man?
I wish him again.
Yeah, see, I'm about to build me a condo soon, too. Yeah, I like that rat. I like that serpent. Is that a serpent? What's it called? The serpent rack back there?
This right here?
That's the one that you in right now?
No, this is a built thing for tub. I built this for as a 2-tub rack so I can have extended tubs in there for the larger snakes.
And then the white one. Did you build that one too?
No, I bought this from Jeff James.
Oh, okay. Oh. It's nice.
You want to come out, baby?
We might have to get that. Ooh, the divider in there, that'd be cool. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm about to go holler at Bill though. Get some of his step up. See what those is talking about. Get the step up. Therefore, you can just keep the
email to contact is the best way.
Email to contact. All right.
They ask if you're Instagram. Then you don't.
Oh yeah. Here you go, guys. You've done it before. You'll do it again. We're gonna put this one in.
Look at that beauty. That's a pretty yellow.
Yeah, see, I want something like that. The space. I just need a big, that's why I need a one of those super serpent Rex. Just big 8 foot. But see, I was always into engineering and stuff, so I always want to try to build something.
I feel you. I built this iguana cage.
Have a good night, TJ's Reptile.
Have a good night, TJ. Thank you for stopping by. You rock.
You said you built the other one too?
Yeah, I built this iguana cage right here too.
So that's what I like about the community too. If we're not buying from one another who knows how to do all these mechanical and engineering type of duties, then we're the ones doing it. Like, everybody come together, make it happen. They say, get her done, bridge the gap.
Get her done.
Get her done. I ain't heard that in a while.
There's more outside.
This is a Sunfire Motley. He's in quarantine though.
A Sunfire Motley. Oh my gosh.
And he's in shed, so his eyes are all milky blue, so he's a lot brighter.
Aw.
See, I knew you would be able to come in here and get some of this love, this serpent love from bittenOFF Reptiles.
This is my best friend. This is one of my favorite retakes I've ever had, and I traded him for that beautiful girl that's back there. And then who I traded him to, she ended up selling him back to me, so I was like, yes, I'll buy him. And I love, like, under his, he's like gray on the bottom.
Are you going to do any breeding with those?
Yeah. I'm going to pair, he's at purple phase albino, and so is the golden child, but that does me no good because she's not het for anything. She's just a sunfire tiger. So I'm going to pair the golden child with the sunfire tiger.
I was going to say I would want one of those. I would want one of those. A sunfire tiger.
I want a retake.
Golden child.
I mean, a cow retake.
That'd be sweet.
Like bird, it's Birdita, right?
Perdita.
With a P. I love Bar Chick's cow retake. She is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Tired. Are you cooking something to eat?
Not really.
Yeah, you should make a hamburger or something.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna sit on the floor, but I've been leaving everybody out in the comments. I apologize, guys. So tell me how your guys' night's going.
Well, I just got increasingly hungry out of nowhere.
I had a busy night. I had to do cleaning tonight. Got most of that done, except for those rodent buckets. That's got to get at least cleaned out, sanitized, all that. But I did house chores, so
fun.
Yeah. It worked out, though. I got to spend time with the animals. My main man was out all night, all evening.
Yeah,
so
scooting over here.
Been this YouTubing and watching all the fellow reptile, what is it called? Pet tubers.
Pet tubers.
Uh-oh, what's up, buddy? Uh-oh.
Hold up.
Uh-oh, he likes to be on camera.
He said he killed
Are you reacting to what's... Uh-oh.
Oh, did he get scared?
Am I scared?
Yeah. He said, "All right, fuck this."
I run up
Oh,
too
shit.
fast.
Oh, sorry about that.
What's the frame? What you make that frame out of?
I'm not gonna lie. I went and I bought two. What do they call it? I went and bought two display cases and I put them together, and then I used 2x4 and plywood, and then after I built it, I used Drylock Extreme and coated all of it in it, and that makes it waterproof, mold resistant, and all that. That's what they put in the bottom of pools, swimming pools. So I made it waterproof and all that, and then I just painted over it green.
I'm gonna need some of that. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out what I need. I have two countertop. I don't know. It's like light fixtures. I don't know. We had snatched them. We got a steal from I want to say Bath and Body Works or something like that. Bed Bath and Beyond. And it's two pieces, and I can fuse them together. But I need something to put in the bottom to make it waterproof, and because it's all plywood. Yeah, it's all bad, but it's big.
Right?
It's huge.
See, everybody
I could make it into a retic cage, or I could like separate it and make it like 3 ball python cages or something. Like, it's huge.
Yeah, because everybody was telling me that you can't use the normal wood and stuff, but if you like treat it and you use the Drylock Extreme, it's totally okay, and it's 100% not harmful if you let it cure. Like, it took like 3-4 weeks for the paint and the Drylock Extreme all together to cure before I could use it, but in the long run, it was worth it, and I saved money. I rather have went with like, say, what is it called? Melamine wood's good. That's what I use now, but that worked perfect for me. And then PVC is too expensive.
Man.
You know, PVC is super expensive. So I found a way to make it work without having to go to PVC, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I see people make these huge, like, grow house size wooden cages for their tegus, and it's like, how did they waterproof it? And after a while, I ended up figuring it out and stuff.
That's what's up. Yeah. I haven't got that in depth with it. I have been refinessing old glass vivariums, and what I did do one. We haven't successfully done a 15 gal, but I'm in the process of doing a 40 gal. But I'm doing instead of replacing glass, we're gonna mesh it on. It still has its original top, so the 2 screen tops is gonna make it perfect. But I'm gonna mesh the front as well. So we're gonna work that one out. I probably should have started the video on it, but I didn't do that today. I did it today too. I should have did the video.
I'm gonna do a video later on the F10 fogging method for a respiratory infection.
With the snakes, or like the
yeah, for ball pythons and retics.
Yeah, I could do one of those, but I'll let you take that one on, because that was pretty. I mean, for a small respiratory RIs or whatnot, respiratory infections, it's pretty simple, you know, to be able to manage it and get it, you know, maintain it back to health. I need to pick one up, man.
Yeah,
one up between me and the animals.
Heather said, "I'm in bed, long day. Tomorrow is cleaning day." That sounds sounds like a lot of fun. And then Bad Bloods Reptiles, dude. What are you picking up tomorrow? Is it another albino or is it a pied? And then we got Brad's beautiful balls. Busy day here. New rat house arrived and finishing modifying a rack for bigger tubs. Dude, that sounds super exciting. Congratulations.
Definitely got to get more tubs. I just had another mouse to have another litter. Wait a minute. This is what I'm going to assume, because I check on my animals every day, especially my rodents. I have to feed them every day. I feed them only enough, so I have to feed them every day. And my rodents anyway. And one night, I went into the mouse house. That's what I call mine, the mouse house. And I had my 2 original breeders, mouse breeders together. And my male mouse ended up dead. And I was a little confused, because I was like, I just left him this morning. You know, he was eating. That night, he was dead. But then 3 weeks later, I got a litter of pups, a litter of kittens. So it kind of made sense. I was like, I think my dude then
done made himself had a heart attack.
Made himself happy into to the highest extreme. Oh man,
Put in the work, huh?
He put in work, man. But yeah. Now I got a litter of another litter of mice. So yeah, I got to definitely get more tubs. Then I got the couple that I've got paired. I think I got a few of my second female mouse. She had her litters, and I got them in the works too. So yeah, I got mouse house galore over here. I got rodents for days.
Nice.
But I need to get to the rats because the mice is a little bit too small. Of course, we know the rats pack a little more nutrients. So yeah, the mouse house, the little condo for mice is real live over here at Watson Way.
Bad Blood says, I need your contact info. Either email or Instagram. If Sheldon has that, he could send it to him. Who's the Sheldon character?
Who's the what character?
Sheldon. Ah.
I'm so confused. What's happening? What?
It worked.
What character?
He's playing a joke on you.
Oh, okay. I was just like, what? Bad Blood. I'm about to throw this email back in here one more time. We'll probably end up saying it again. I'll probably end up putting it in again, but.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. I just shot it into the chat. That's how you can reach me. You can reach me at the email. You can hit me up on the Hangouts. Honestly, I check my emails, but I check them so fast because I do it from my phone. So it's just like dot. Hit me up on Hangouts. Hit me up on Hangouts because honestly, bittenOFFleshh, Sheldon, I was like almost going through like boop, 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 boop during the middle of our emails the other day. And I was just like, oh, wait. Had to go back through trash.
Right, you had to sit there and screen through it. You had to go through like every single message. You have to click it, then you have to open it, then you have to scroll.
No, Gmail actually allows me to, because I use the app. It allows me to open and like shrink and expand between the two. But trying to find out where it ends and where it starts is where it's the problem. You don't see it.
If you scroll up, it is right under your comment where you said or email to contact you.
That, and then it says Sheldon, at least on my end. So
who is Sheldon?
Oh, that's what you said. I was like, what?
Oh, so I'm just having fun.
Nah, you're good.
He said, who is this Sheldon character?
Hey, man, where are you from?
I'm from Colorado, but I am in Tennessee, sadly.
Tennessee's fun.
It's not for me. It's not, I don't know. I miss the mountains. And then before that, I was born in Washington. So, kind of miss the mountains and all that kind of stuff.
So you just like it cold?
Yeah. Well, I hate the cold weather, but I'm sick. Sweet. That is awesome. You got it, Bad Bloods. You got your email.
All right.
Bad Bloods is out there in Arizona. So where do you go to mess around to make your logos for your stickers and stuff?
Look, I'm trying to go to it right now as we speak. And my phone's dying, guys.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yep, it's that time. Photos. I actually do a mixture of stuff. I use Google, Split Pick, Bazaar, Photo Express. But
Right.
I really just use a bunch of stuff in an edit lab. But iPhone has come out with all these new little great features to edit on your phone. So that's been my go-to so far.
Just app hop for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been making it happen. So, but
All right. I'm gonna let you end this and say goodbye to everybody for us. And then thank you for hitting me up by email and hitting me up to, do this. This was awesome. Hopefully we could do it again in the future. And you can hit me up anytime.
hey, yo, I appreciate that. I like I told you earlier. You taught me something new tonight. It's a learning lesson, and this is what we're gonna do tonight, guys. Shout out to everybody who got stickers tonight. Make sure you send me your info. 1-2 punch for biting off reptiles. This is Watson Way, and I'm out today.